morning, everyone. So today I'm going to an ayahuasca retreat for a few days. It's something that I really wanted to do while I was in Peru, and I look forward to sharing what happens with you. I decided to do it with Peru Shamans. They're these two wonderful women who work on behalf of a group of shamans, and they help connect people with the shamans. So I'm just on my way to where the ceremony is taking place. It's Ayahuasca. Is that right? Yeah, right. I got it right. It's about 30 minutes outside of Cusco and is surrounded by all these Incan ruins. So just the energy of the place is beautiful. When I first got there, I sat down with the shaman and Betty from the company Peru Shamans, and we spoke for about an hour with the shaman about what ayahuasca is, him, how he has become a shaman, and it was just a really great conversation just to familiarize myself with them. I'm gonna put a link to that conversation, the audio of that conversation, in the description here, so that if you really want just to listen to find out about it, there's so much information there about ayahuasca. After they spoke to me, I then spoke about myself and what I wanted from the ceremony. It was things to do with work, where am I going with that, past relationships, just all sorts of things that I wanted to kind of ask about and find out about. Before the ceremony, I went on a really nice walk with Betty to one of the Incan ruins that's about 10 minutes from the house, and we sat outside and meditated. It was just really lovely and a great thing to do to calm down before the ceremony. So at about 7 o'clock, when it got dark, we started the ceremony. I sat down with the shaman and Betty. We spoke about what I, again, was looking for the answers for, just to refresh. Drank the brew. It takes about half an hour for the effect to kick in, and it's really interesting, the feeling of ayahuasca. It's like a warm, fuzzy sensation. It has like a psychedelic quality. Your vision starts to get distorted, sound starts to go funny, and I struggle with that. I get freaked out, and so for my first ceremony, this time I just panicked. And I was trying to gain control of everything, and I could feel Mother Ayahuasca, which is they talk about Mother Ayahuasca being the energy of the plant medicine that guides you on this journey and kind of talks to you and communicates with you. And I could feel her trying to detach my mind and calm me down, but I was just resisting it and fighting it, and it was exhausting and really unpleasant. The second ceremony was much better. What I got out of the second experience was just shown what's truly important in life, and that is to love wholeheartedly everyone and everything. And I was just flooded with love and was crying for a really long time, with just so much love for family and friends, and also just people in the world, and not being selective with our love, that I only love the people that are close to me, not someone else who I've never met before. We're all connected. They're all part of us. Love. A lot of thoughts and recognition of gratitude. I saw past relationships and people that, perhaps I haven't quite addressed certain relationships with people, and was reminded that I need to talk to certain people about certain things, and it was just so much better. Ayahuasca is something that I would strongly recommend to anybody who feels like they're struggling to address certain issues, or let go of certain things, or just have unanswered questions or stuff that they can't figure out, or even illnesses. It's so powerful, and afterwards you just feel so much lighter and positive and alive. It's good to write everything down and then put into practice all the things that you learned and that you got from the ceremony, because it's so easy to walk away from it and be like, oh, that was fun, and then never address it again. Be really wary of going to just fake shamans. There's a lot of that. It's like ayahuasca tourism, where they'll just give you a drink, which can be dangerous if you're not being looked after and it's not done properly, and sometimes people add sort of other things to it to give you a more hallucinogenic, psychedelic quality, which is not what it's about. So just be really wary. What I liked about Peru Shamans, it's such attention to detail to you. They're not trying to get 20 people in a room to do ayahuasca ceremonies. I did the ceremony on my own, so it was just me, the shaman, and one of the ladies from the company there to translate and basically just take care of me. So that was my experience with ayahuasca. It's amazing.